One of the most athletic prospects in the NBA draft, AJ Johnson has the tools to be a dynamic guard at the next level. The 19-year-old elected to play overseas in Australia's NBL for the Hawks, but didn't see much playing time this past season. Any scout who went over to see him saw a completely different prospect at the NBA Combine. Who is AJ Johnson? What are his strengths and weaknesses? Let's get it. Let's talk about strengths. The high-flying Hawks' next star possesses many of the physical traits you're hoping to see out of a potential NBA guard. Johnson's quickness, combined with his excellent athleticism, allows him to get to the rim at a high level. He displays potential as a finisher, though results are mixed, and exhibits a quick first step. That athleticism pops the most when in transition, whereas quickness and speed take center stage. His athleticism isn't just limited to the open court, however. At 6'6" with excellent ball handling skills, Johnson is one of the more versatile players in this year's draft. His ability to create shots for himself and his teammates makes him a valuable asset in any offense. Let's watch some highlights.
25 points, 15 boards against Tasmania. The last player to do that was actually Sam Froling. Last year, 8 points to a 4 from long range for Bullquoll. Already got more points than he had. That went over there. Spoke about him being a barometer. Losses this year, he's averaged 16 points at 43% to the field. When they've won, 22 points at 55%. Now he's a completely different player, to be honest. Much of confidence, does control a lot more, knows his strengths. Just like that. Come on, Lee. You've got to be able to fight over that screen. Chris Smith, and they've done it a couple of times. We saw the replays with Nathan Sobey just going underneath. Just heard Gary Clark talking about it, and you got the stats of so many players improving since he taken over remarkably. And I heard the discussion when
play when they gotta play. If you teach them now, teach them early, then they're prepared.
It's galvanised the team.
If the level of their injuries and how inhibiting it's going to be even when they come back. Dark days. So you've got to enjoy it while it's here. And the good thing about it is it looks highly
65. And in that game, the Hawks took 104 shots, and 3 of them were from long range. Stat line. Haven't seen a triple-double. Oh, there it is. Since the 29th of January.
Next up, I think he's an ascending playmaker. You might think that because Johnson averaged just 0.7 assists that there wouldn't be much to show there. However, that isn't the case. Johnson is an unselfish player with a lovely passing touch and flashes of high basketball IQ. There's plenty of tape on Johnson getting by his man, weaving his way towards the defender, and delivering nifty bounce passes for assists. Johnson is also good at making the right play, waiting for the cutters to make their move, and delivering passes on time. Let's watch some highlights.
Up ahead for the Hawks. Nice park.
Effectively going to cut him prior to that game. He played that game, was really good, and so they had to keep him. Optically, it was so tough to cut him.
Pass Harvey out for Johnson. Extra ball for Gary Clark.
Trying to be a nuisance.
AJ Johnson with a good
When you're good, I'll throw you back out there because it just looks like they're not getting anything on the offensive end while he's sitting down.
Quick. Now all of a sudden have a bit of confidence and rhythm at the offensive end.
Here's the bullet. Another one.
Now must reduce the Hawks' comfort level on that end and get down and get grimy and get this thing up and down a bit more. This can stick. That's been the story of the game so far offensively for Sydney. And Illawarra bangs off the mark. So we've seen a lot of it. Now 2 of 5 from the field. Aaron Banks with his 4 points. Again, I think it depends who it is, right? I mean, you're looking at like the guy like Tyler Harvey, Nathan Sobey, and a couple of other Bears we've mentioned.
And anyone that can catch fire from the perimeter is going to be getting an advantage. And there's a play that...
Is this a legally binding contract?
If he said it.
He said it. High 12-point lead right now for the Hawks. Usher, stripped. Slick hands from AJ Johnson. The youngsters are on the move. Watch. John Lee checked in. His first minutes here is That's a layup.
And then we get two weaknesses. AJ Johnson needs to improve his perimeter shooting. Johnson is very much a streaky shooter. He can light it up, but at 27.8% on the season, this is very much a shot that comes and goes for Johnson right now. There are flashes, but when you're shooting just 35% from the field and 27.8% from three, it's safe to say that everything needs to be improved in terms of efficiency. That efficiency, to be fair, is incredibly subject to a very low volume in 2024. Let's wrap it up. AJ Johnson is an exciting young prospect at 19 years old in his first professional season. The physical tools are there. He's got good size at 6'5", 6'6". He's quick on his feet, he's got length on his side, and he's very athletic. In summary, there's a lot to work with and a lot to like. Johnson's ability to get the spots as a scorer in a fluid, on-balance manner is real. His jumper is mechanically sound, both off the catch and bounce. Everything looks clean and pure enough to where Johnson should be a high-level shooter down the road. However, this is a young kid that will require 1 to 2 years of seasoning to adjust to the NBA level. What do you guys like about AJ Johnson? Do you like his fit with the Philadelphia 76ers? Let me know down in that comment section below. Thanks for watching.